Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, TailorMadeJane. Max, you scared me, buddy. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, TailorMadeJane here, and we are back with another slate today. Okay, so today I am giving y'all scalp realness, honey. Like pure scalp. That's on who? Mary Had a Little Lamb. Look at this, Max. Pure scalp. I'm giving y'all beautiful brown wig, layered with colors with this super bomb eyeshadow look. This look came to freaking together. Everything about it is perfect. So I hope y'all are liking what y'all are seeing because we did achieve this in today's video. Make sure y'all keep on watching, but don't go any further unless you like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that good old notification bell because you do not want to miss what your girl got coming next. I love y'all. Make sure y'all keep on watching. Real quick, I have a hair class next weekend, March the 20th. I'm showing how to do make your wig on the sewing machine. I am showing you how to get a scalp melt, how to install your wig, how to pluck your wig, all of that good stuff. So make sure y'all purchase your tickets. The link is down below. But yeah, keep on watching. Okay, yeah, let's get it, y'all. I already washed my face, moisturized it, put some sunscreen on, you feel me? And now let's go ahead and put some primer on. Of course, I'm going in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Ooh, look at that zoom though. Okay, I'm going in with the Hydro Grip Primer and I'm gonna put this all over my face. This product is so good. I still use it. It's still an everyday fave. I know it's been a minute, y'all, and I keep telling y'all I'm gonna come back. However, it's harder now that I live with my parents because there's 4 kids here and there's no room for my kids. So their room is the living room. And then on top of that, all the kids are homeschooled. And like, you know, back when we had our apartment, at least the kids, when they were homeschooled, they can go in their room and do homeschooling. But it ain't like that nowadays. Like, it's just living room for my kids. They sleep on an air mattress in the living room, blow mattress in the living room. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into it. I hate having excuses. However, I do like to tell the truth and keep it real. But however, we are this closer to buying a house. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna take my Spiced Rum Concealer. I have not changed up. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this all over in the dark spot areas. I'm not going too heavy with the foundation. Keeping it pretty light. This is like the best coverage for me when it comes to my skin and my hyperpigmentation. The coverage is insane. Now I'm gonna take my Real Technique 202 brush. This is the Instapop face brush, not the cheek brush, the face brush. This one's bigger than the cheek brush, like a lot bigger. I'm gonna just go ahead and just pat this all in, all over. Y'all, I don't think y'all ready to see this melt. If you don't have me on social media, like Instagram, Facebook, or I guess not even Facebook, but Instagram, then you have not seen the melt on this lace. Look at this skin though. Y'all see why I use this concealer all the time? Look at that coverage. It's not super heavy. It's lightweight. All it did was it covered my blemishes real good. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I didn't even need that much. That was enough. I shouldn't have put that much. I changed my skin routine a bit. Y'all gonna see it. So I'm just covering all the dark areas. And now I'm just gonna go in my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Deep. I'm taking the color Deep and I'm just coloring all under the eye. I still like a heavy coverage with concealer. I know all these other people are doing like the little less concealer thing. I'm going all the way over, concealing my nose. I'm putting it all above right above the lip and then the eye. Baby, you wanna play around with white balance real quick to see if we can set it? The forehead and then the nose, of course, like always. Another thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the same concealer. I'm gonna take it right here. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna blend this real quick, just diffusing any harsh lines. I'm making it really soft. Just blending everything out around the edges where we put that concealer. so it doesn't have the chance to dry down. The only part I'm not touching is directly under the eye yet. Y'all see them edges coming together? Just smoothing out them edges. And I'm gonna blend this outer corner. I like to sweep this part. Blend on the side of these noses. Yeah, I got multiple. On the side of the nose. I'm not going directly under the eye just yet because I want to let that concealer sit for a while. And I'm just going to blend on the side of this nose, blending in an upward, you know, direction so that it can make that contour on that nose look smaller. I'm going to add some contour to the nose too, really quickly. With this brush, I'm going to go in right here and just lightly tap this in my nose, on the sides of my nose. And then do it right here. But do y'all see how small this side looked just from me blending that concealer up before I even put the contour on, and then how wide that side looked? That's why I blended it out. Just sweep this. I like to sweep it to the side to diffuse the harsh lines on both sides. So I'm just sweeping it. Well, I'm tapping it, but I'm like pulling it to the side. All right, so now while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and put some contour on. I'm gonna cream contour today because I just want to. And I'm gonna just put this contour. This is the 213 by ColourPop. Contour I use all the time. It's just like a perfect contour to give me a really pretty snatched look. It's not warm, like too warm. And so it's gonna make me look chiseled, you feel me? Just defining this chin while we add it. Look at the definition we're giving this chin. We put in work, honey, work. This is a Hank & Henry. Just blending this all in, y'all. I have like, I don't know why my eyes just feel super blurry. I can barely see myself. Oh my gosh, that looks a lot better. Like, whoa, it was so blurry. I didn't know how blurry it was until I just wiped my eye, babe. And then all of a sudden the screen got clear. I was like, wait. Like the screen didn't just get clear. That was me. I'm gonna take some contour, apply it in these areas. I'm not gonna apply too much right here in the center, but a little bit around the temples, and yeah. I'm gonna blend out that nose contour on the sides into the eyes because, yeah. All right, so I just added a little more concealer around my nose area on both sides, the center of my nose, the center of my forehead, and the chin. Just the areas that I really want to make stand out. Now let's go ahead and blend this up. That was a lot of concealer, so I'm just adding it to the areas that I feel like can take a little more than the nose. Yeah, look how good my skin looked. Now let's take this powder, this concealer. After we let it dry for a couple, like at least 5 minutes, we're gonna take it and blend it. The reason why is because you allow it to come tacky and it leaves it fully covered under the eye to make your eye look more lifted. Just like that. Now we're gonna take our setting powder. I'm gonna use translucent powder and we're just gonna go under the eye and set. Now I'm gonna take the same powder and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna let it bake. We're gonna bake that under eye, honey. I'm gonna clean my eyeballs again because they're starting to get blurry again. I'm just pressing this in certain areas that I don't want it to be like super, you know, crazy. Take my chin. We're just putting this everywhere. We literally, y'all know the drill. If you don't know the drill, we just put it everywhere we put concealer. All right, let's set the center of the nose. I'm gonna take the Zulu palette with my Morphe E4 brush, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start to tap this right on top of that contour shade to bronze up the face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my warm, but like kind of like, you know, cool, that's not too bronzy contour shade, and I'm gonna just blend this into that forehead highlight. All right, let's go ahead and get into these brows. I'm gonna go ahead and brush my brows into place. I'm gonna use ebony dip brow today on the tail end of my brow, and then I'm gonna use soft brown on the front of my brow. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna just start to fill in the brow. This is a Hank & Henry Maya brush. This brush is so freaking bomb. And then I'll just go in and start to darken this outer corner. This tail end of my brow. Now I'm gonna wipe off my brush with a clean towel. Now I'm going into soft brown. Look how it gets lighter. These brows are fire. Fire. Period, honey. Y'all, this looks so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna take Deep by Tarte Shape Tape, put it on the back of my hand. Y'all notice I didn't do tan sand today? And it's still bomb. I'm gonna take my Jaw CC2 brush. It's this brush here. This brush is literally so freaking bomb. These brushes are more expensive, so please, y'all, if you're ready to drop a bag on a brush, then go for it. These brushes is like $40, almost $50 after shipping. It's like $30 before shipping, and if you live in the US, it's like almost $50 after shipping. But I love them. I'm happy with my brushes. Go ahead and conceal. Yeah, I'm gonna do a black smoky eye. I have this look that I'm gonna do with some pastel colors for Easter, especially because it's like close to, it's spring. Everybody's like, now when I asked them, babe, what they wanna see, they was like, do a spring look. And I was like, ha, ha, ha. I'm gonna take my P. Louise blank free feed black base, not blank canvas, it's a feed black base. I'm gonna go ahead and just tap on black. I'm gonna take, this is a taper blending brush, E40 by Sigma. I'm gonna just start by blending this out and diffusing it, because of course we're still gonna put black eyeshadow on top of it. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna take my Fumi times Juvias Place palette, and I'm gonna take this light pink inside of this palette. It's like pastel, like pink. This is the Pretty Bar brush. I'm gonna take this light pink and I'm gonna go right here in the front of this eye. I'm just building up the color really good because I'm gonna still blend more black into it, and so I want this color to be pigmented. I'm gonna go into this this color here, the light blue, the darker green, the light blue, and then like a darker blue. I'm just gonna pack it first. Now into a light blue. Going back into that green and just tapping it in between those blue and that pink. Somebody said pastel like Easter colors. And now I need to go into a black eyeshadow. I'm gonna just dust off any fallout and I'm gonna just tap it right on my lid on top of that eyeshadow already there. And this is just one brush, y'all. I used the same brush. I just wiped it on a clean towel in between each color. I'm just blending the black into each color to get a beautiful shade transition. I should have used a different brush for the black just in case I needed to work my colors back into that black. I could have without a problem. However, now it's like, dang, the black is already blended. I would have to go in with another brush and work between each color. This is a Hank & Henry Meg brush. All right. I'm gonna take my water activated liners and we about to put them to work, honey. You ain't gotta go to work. I can officially dust off this loose setting powder. I'm just pretty much gonna tap it in. Just tap, press it in, and move it around at the same dang time. I'm gonna go in with my contour powder brush and just lightly tap right here on top of that contour on that nose. I did this too big. Mm-hmm. You see it? Too thick. Do you see it? Mm-hmm. Too thick? Heck yeah, huh? Huh? What should I do? Start over? Maybe I'll just straighten out the liner and make it a geographic liner and put black in the center. That looked good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the whole other eye over. I'm down with that. I'm fine with that. Compared to how this looks, it looks so much better. I'm gonna take a black liner and just adjust this inner corner. Okay, babe, I don't think I'm gonna finish the tutorial because I'm tired. I did not expect to be sitting here still right now, this second, still sitting here hours later. And then on top of that, I lost my dang on brush again. So now I can't even fix the dang on thing. I should have just left it when I had it skinny. I just kept going, of course, and made it huge. Oh, I just put a big dot on my lid. Yep, I'm done. I'm done. I just ruined the whole look. I put a black dot right on top of it on accident, trying to straighten it out and ruined it even more. I'm already so frustrated because it's taking me way too long. All right, y'all, so this eye came out really pretty after like a million tries and a lot of frustration and wanting to give up. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this eye off and then I'll come back with both eyes done. No, you're fine. This eye look is so bomb. I kind of want to do the same colors on the bottom. What you think? Like the rainbow color? I'm gonna take a Rumor 4 base. I'm gonna go directly under the eye with it on both sides. Sorry, y'all, I was quiet most of this tutorial. My kid was still in school. And on top of that, I kept getting super frustrated because this look wasn't coming out right. I did it over. I did the first look, it didn't come out right, as y'all seen. And then I did the second one and it came out right. And then it took me forever to get the liner to do the liner. Because normally I have to start, I'm very weird. Like I have to start on the right side. I cannot start on the left side. If I start on the left side, all things are doomed. So because I started on the left side, I couldn't get it to get right. And the right eye took like 3 seconds. The left eye, it took me like 10 hours just to get the colors to pop. I mean, you know, the liner straight. And that, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and put these colors under here. I'm gonna start with the lighter colors, of course. It's like greenish, light green color. I'm going in an order that is placed on my lid. I went into that and I went into a green. And then I went into a blue. All right, so I'm gonna take some black liner and I'm just gonna smudge it right here on the lash line just to make it go with the top part. I'm gonna take a white. Hello? Hello? That was weird. I'm gonna take some black and I'm gonna define that that lash line just a little bit more. All right, so let's put on some lashes, y'all. I'm gonna use my Duo lash glue to brush some lash glue on my lids before applying my mascara. So by the time I'm done with my mascara, it's already dry. And I'm gonna have multiple angles in my makeup room. What is in here? Get out my room. All right, let's put on some lashes. I don't want anything too bold or crazy. Oh yeah, this is a perfect soft, subtle lash for this look. This is a very soft lash. I didn't want to do something that was going to be too bold and overpowering to this makeup look. This is that Kat Von D mascara. It's so good. Going in with a second coat of mascara. This looks so cute. All right, and now we're gonna throw on some blush. I'm gonna use the Queen palette by Fumi times Juvias Place, and I'm gonna mix these two blushes together. These two eyeshadow colors together. It looks like a blush palette. Is it a blush palette? Oh, it's a multifunctional palette. So it's not necessarily an eyeshadow palette. It's a multifunctioning palette. So yeah, we're gonna use it as blush because it's like a blush. I'm gonna go ahead and tap into these two and start to sweep that on. I'm going in mainly with the lighter color, focusing it here on the apples of my cheeks. Just because it's softer and it gives like more like a really pretty like powder pink blush look. This look is done. I did do my lip off camera, sorry about that. But I did use the Ultra Glossy Lip from ColourPop in the color Mina Jerry. I don't know what. I don't know. Flawed Cosmetics in the color 60. And then I used just a regular brown lip pencil, and then I lined my lips and just put these two on, and it looks so cute. So yes, I really hope y'all enjoyed this. It's been a minute, but your girl is back. I love you guys. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love you guys so much for all of the love and continuous support. Like, I cannot wait to drop more videos for y'all. I cannot wait to get into my beauty room so that I can drop even more videos for y'all, like daily. But yeah, so with that being said, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.